Hi, welcome back to the channel. Jan here on a very, very grey end of January morning. Sorry, I've got Oakley sitting on my lap, but he's being a bit of a fidget. I just wanted to get back to you because last time I spoke to you, Neil and I had just had terrible falls. And just wanted to say we're okay, we're recovering. I've still got bruised knees, terrible bruises on my knees still, but we had the falls on the Thursday, and then Friday Neil came down with some sort of kind of a cold cough type virus. I mean, nothing that serious, but then I picked that up by the Sunday. I know, Oakley. And it wasn't really, I didn't really have it as much as a cold. You know, it wasn't as snotty as a cold. But the minute I start to feel symptomatic with anything cold-like, I always megadose with vitamin C. So I take large quantities of vitamin C and colloidal silver. And I do that every 4 hours right up until the symptoms have completely gone. And it does seem to make a huge difference. So I didn't really get terrible cold symptoms or even cough for that matter. But what I did get was I lost my voice completely. Now my left hand vocal cords are paralysed anyway. But normally if you have a cold or cough or something and you say you lose your voice, you mean it's croaky and it's not really there. But this time it was like I would go to speak and there was nothing, just nothing would come out at all. So my voice was completely lost. Are you going to settle down and be a good boy? He's such a handsome lad. So we've spent really the most of the week just trying to get ourselves a bit healthier again. Neil's been having terrible migraine all week. And with me, it's just been complete lack of energy, which, because with both of us, we have long-term conditions which affect our energy levels. You know, I have ME, Neil has Hashimoto's. So anything like this can completely knock us off balance and take a long time to recover from. And you know, I thought that I was making headway, but yesterday I wanted to go to the shops just to get some fresh fruit and veg, because you're not going to heal fully if you're not eating well, and I wanted to have more fruit and veg. Got to the shop, literally walked a couple of steps into the shop and thought, I'm going to pass out, I need to go home fast. So I managed to just grab, literally as you walk into the shop, you're walking straight into the fruit and veg section, just grabbed a few bits and pieces, turned around and went home again. So that didn't do very well at all, which was a shame. And my voice is sounding a little bit croaky now, so I apologise for that. But, you know, I'm just now, it's the long, slow haul to try and get me back to the stage where I was before I had the fall. And that could take any amount of time when you've got something like ME. We've not really very much going on at all because we've been so poorly. You know, Neil's been spending days and days just laying on the sofa asleep with the dogs. You know, I had I think about 3 whole days in bed where I just couldn't get up. So it's not really been anything to talk about or to tell you about or show you. Day after tomorrow, Echo's going in for spay, so at some point today or tomorrow I want to get her bathed so she's all lovely and clean and ready to go in and have that done. I have been this morning upsetting myself thinking about it a little bit, because I was thinking, well, I'd like to send her in with something comforting, you know, but she's not really a dog that likes comfort teddies or anything like that. If you give her a teddy, she'll rip it to pieces. Can't give her anything that she might eat. So, you know, she's going to be on nil by mouth. So there's not really anything that I can give her. I'm just thinking back to when Reckless went in to have his castration done when he was a puppy. And, you know, took him in, he took his teddy in with him because he did like to cuddle a teddy. And when I phoned up afterwards to see how he was getting on, and they said, oh, he's all cuddled up in his kennel, recovering from the anaesthetic, cuddled up to his teddy, and it just made me feel a bit better that he was okay. But she's not like that. But it will be the very first time that she's ever been left. And it worries me that she's going to feel frightened. But it's just something that we're going to have to do. Unfortunately, you know, if we... Oh, he's such a good-looking puppy. Oakley's just must be coming up for 10 months old now. And he's almost full grown size-wise, but he's still very much puppy head on him, you know. Has no idea how big or strong he is. And so he still wants to run around and chase about as if he was 10 weeks old, not 10 months. But he's a very beautiful dog. So, yeah, so we've got Echo going in for a spay. We're due to go down to an open ritual on Sunday, but I don't know if I'm going to want to leave Echo so soon after her operation. I think it's one of those things, we're just going to have to play it by ear and see how she is, how well she's recovering. She's having the keyhole surgery, so it's not as big an operation as if she was having the more old-fashioned one. But I think we're just going to have to really see how she is, because if we were to go out on Sunday, that's an hour and a half drive in each direction, so that's 3 hours without the time that we spend down there. So I don't know about that really. I've been doing nothing at all with eBay. I haven't listed anything since November. My room upstairs that is laughingly supposed to be my office and isn't, is just getting filled with just stuff. I've got 3 areas of the house that I really want to focus on, just to tidy up and get into some sort of order, and that room being one of them. The other is my freezer room and the small room that leads onto the freezer room, because all the things that I took out of my prepper pantry before it was a prepper pantry, when it was just a cupboard, just got kind of moved into those 2 areas. And it's incredibly frustrating because it's not put away neatly, tidily, and I don't know where things are. And I feel very, very unsettled living in a house where I don't know exactly where things are. So that's something that I need to be working on fairly soon. All the stuff that's upstairs in that room, I just need to sort through, sell as much of it as I can, get rid of what I can't sell. And just make a bit more order out of the house, really. They're my plans at the moment. I'm still not finished writing the ritual for the long barrow for the spring equinox. I keep thinking, well, it's not urgent, we've got weeks left and it won't take that much time to do, but it's something that, because I've been poorly, I've been putting off. So I need to just get myself back into gear and doing things that need doing. But that's really all I've got to talk about today. Just wanted to jump on and say we're still alive, we're still around, but just recovering slowly. So anyway, I hope your year's going well. Take care. Lots of love.